I'm filming the backside of the Allegheny lunatic asylum. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to sit right here. I'm in my car because in case somebody comes up behind me. But right there, they used to have a greenhouse where they grew vegetables starts, and then now it was all patient maintained, the ones that could be out. Back there, I don't know if you can see it. Back there is, see the silos? That used to be a dairy barn back there, where the patients would actually be able to maintain the cows, and it was self-sufficient. It was built originally back in the 1800s, during the Civil War. Before the Civil War actually started. Back there, of course, is a new building, but right in here is this is where we're starting the part of the newer stuff. And I got a car coming up on me, so I'm gonna have to pass it here. Let them find me. Okay, and right here through my windshield. The reason I didn't go through the front gate was because they were doing some sort of paving or something. But right there, you can see is the original spire. But right back here is some other buildings, and I'm not really sure what those buildings were ever used for. Right there. And over here, a lot of this, and I will show you here. I used to live back on this street, well, past this street that I'm actually driving on. This is actually called State Street. And back here is, you know, and they used to drive through there. I remember cutting through there because there was no fence. Oh, look here. Well, that's open. The gate's open. Right here, my mother said this is where they used to keep the, I believe it was the veterans. The veterans that had tuberculosis, maybe? Or just, you know, the sick veterans. I don't remember a lot about it, and I've never taken the tour, but see, all this is like brick, and we're gonna get to the stone part. If I can get around front of it and maybe walk. I'll park in the city parking lot maybe and walk up. I gotta do a stop and a turn, and see back there in the distance. Now they're opening it. See the thing they used to, that's where the patients used to convalesce, up there where their stuff is. Ooh, I gotta get on my side of the road, somebody's coming. Oops. Okay. So, let's see, that's the hospital right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down and park in the city parking lot and see if I can get up in there and walk. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm out of the car. I don't know if I can actually even go on the grounds today, but this is the original iron fence. Right over there, it's like, see, there's traffic. There's town. And I'm gonna walk the fence for a bit, and I'm gonna see if they'll let me in. They may be closed for today. I think they're having an event later this month that's going to maybe the Civil War. I don't know if it's later in August, like a Civil War camp and all that. And no, I have an event myself. Remember, I have to make up my street fair, so I won't be over here then. See all the trees, the original trees and everything? And really, this used to be all the higher the fence was, which is, you know, it's about under my chin, which I guess is about 4 feet high. But it's like they didn't let the bad ones out, and the good ones knew not to go past the fence. Which, I guess that's good. They shouldn't go past the fence. Oh, occasionally one of them just wandered off the property, but they were not allowed out if they were dangerous. So, but anyway, I grew up walking past this every day going to grade school. Elementary school, I guess you call it. And, but yeah, it's huge. At one time, it was the largest hand-cut stone building in the world. You know, and there are a lot of palaces, you know, out there in all different countries, but this was the largest one. And they quarried all the stone from the river just on my left. So, lots of trees are going to get in the way. Let's see, make sure I don't get these guys in the picture. They don't want to be in the picture. Okay. And the big steeple. And it used to keep proper time. I don't think that's the right time today at all. They're paving here. Let me see if I can get on the ground. Be right back.